stop me. I'm all the way up. All the way up. I'm all the way up.
Yo, what's up, guys? I'm back here with Sign Up Series 278 and Let's Go Racing. And we are going to kick things off with the Chrome Gravedigger taking on Operation Stomp. And it's going to be good run by both trucks, but Operation Stomp takes the win. Next up, we have Dragon versus Bowser. And it's going to be Dragon with an upset win. Next up, we have Chewbacca versus the Chrome-Rimmed Gravedigger. And it's going to be very, very close. But just barely, Chewbacca takes the win. Next up, we have John Cena versus Monster Mutt. And it looks like that John Cena is going to take the win. Next up, we have Plankton versus Blue Thunder. Now, before this race starts, since his debut in Sign Up Series 273, Plankton has not won a race on my channel. He has 0 wins and 5 losses. And all of them have been in round 1, but can he finally win his first race today? Yes, he will. Plankton finally gets a win as he defeats Blue Thunder. Next up, we have the Nitro Neon's Hurricane Force taking on Mario. And it's going to be Nitro Neon's Hurricane Force with the win. Next up, we have the Green Rimmed Gravedigger taking on Luigi. And it's going to be another close race. But just barely, Gravedigger takes the win. Next up, we have Megalodon taking on Abysmal. It's gonna be Megalodon with a huge upset win over Abysmal. Next up, we have the Evil Goblin Bone Shaker taking on Zombie. It's gonna be Zombie taking the win as Bone Shaker flips over. Next up, we have Yoshi versus Avenger. And it's gonna be Avenger taking the win over Yoshi. Next up, we have Test Subject versus Pyrus Curse. And Test Subject takes the win. Next up, we have Earth Shaker versus Darth Vader. It's gonna be Darth Vader taking the win. Next up, we have Brodozer taking on the Orange Camaro. And the Camaro with a huge upset win takes out Brodozer. Unbelievable. Next up, we have the Nitro Neon's Max D taking on Baja Buster. It's gonna be Max D taking the win. Next up, we have Sriracha versus El Toro Loco. And it's gonna be... what a race! Down to the wire. But just barely, you guys can see right there that Sriracha takes the win over El Toro Loco. And the final race of round number 1 is going to feature Max D and the White Hot Wheels Racing. And they both flip over. Not again is another close race. Oh, just barely, Max D takes the win. Alrighty guys, here we are with round number 2. We are going to kick things off with Operation Stomp and Dragon. And Operation Stomp takes the win. Next up, we have John Cena versus Chewbacca. It's going to be John Cena taking the win. Next up, we have the Nitro Neon's Hurricane Force taking on Plankton. And Plankton takes the win. Next up, we got Megalodon versus Gravedigger. And wow, what a turn of events. There was some contact in the air, but who won? Going straight down, Gravedigger takes the win. Next up, we have Zombie versus Avenger. And Avenger takes the win. Next up, we have Test Subject versus Darth Vader. And it's going to be Darth Vader with the win. Next up, we have the Nitro Neons Max D taking on the Orange SS Camaro. And it looks like that Max D is going to take the win over the Camaro. And the final race of round number 2 is going to feature Sriracha and the regular Max D. And it's going to be Max D with the win. Alrighty guys, now we are down to the quarterfinals of Sign Up Series 278. Let's meet the field of trucks. Inside of Operation Stomp, we have Firestorm. Inside of John Cena, we have Sarah. Inside of Plankton, we have Expert Clan. Inside of the Green Rimmed Gravedigger, we have Gravedigger. Inside of Avenger, where are you? Avenger is with Lenny Marroquin. Darth Vader is with Rolando Armendariz. The Nitro Neons Max D is with Blaze Starfire. And the regular Max D is with Red Crash Speedway. So let's kick things off with Operation Stomp and John Cena. And Operation Stomp is going to the semifinals. Next up, we have Plankton versus Gravedigger. And, whoa, that's close. Did Plankton pull off the upset? Somehow, he did. Plankton is going to the semifinals. Unbelievable. Next up, we have Darth Vader versus Avenger. And it's going to be Avenger taking the win. And the final race of the quarterfinals is going to be between a Max D. So which Max D is going to go to the semis? The regular Max D or the Nitro Neons Max D? It's going to be Max D with the win. Now we are down to the semifinals of Sign Up Series 278. Inside of Operation Stomp, we have Firestorm. Inside of Plankton, who's looking better than any other event that he's been in, we have Expert Clan. Inside of Avenger, we have Lenny Marroquin. And inside of Max D, we have Red Crash Speedway. So it's going to be a Spin Master Hot Wheels Championship race. And we're going to kick things off with Operation Stomp and Plankton. And it's going to be Operation Stomp defeating Plankton and going to the championship race. Who's going to meet Operation Stomp in the championship race? Is it going to be Max D or Avenger? It's going to be Avenger with the win. Now we are down to the championship race of Sign Up Series 278. Inside of Avenger, we have Lenny Marroquin. That truck and driver, as far as I'm concerned, has never won a championship on my channel, so they're looking for their first win right now. But inside of Operation Stomp, who is still relatively new to the sign-up series, we have Firestorm. Now, Firestorm's been around for a while. He's won a handful of events, but Operation Stomp has never won before. So, let's crown a champion. The winner of Sign-Up Series 278 is gonna be none other than Firestorm in Operation Stomp. Firestorm has done it. Connor, congratulations on winning, man. I know you haven't won in a while, but dude, you've taken the win once again. And Operation Stomp has only been around for, I think, might be, I don't know how many events he's been in, but he's only been in like 3 or 4, something around those lines. But he's still relatively new, and you got him his first win. Congratulations, bro. You deserve it. Lenny Marroquin, you've barely been in my sign-up series events. You've only been signing up for maybe like 3 or 4 events, but you've made it so close, man. And I'm surprised that this Avenger truck has actually made it far. But congratulations, bro. You were so close to winning. You just got to make it that one step further, and I know that you'll get that win. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. Great racing, everybody. Congratulations to Firestorm for taking his win on my channel, and I will see you guys in the next video.
We ain't got touch, he gon' ride. You my slime, you ain't gonna go on my prime. Hey, so I think I ain't telling you lies. When you come to business, I'm handling mine. Yeah, I'm